You're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I love you so much.
Alright, tearing up.
Everything you did, this place is beautiful.
Thank you.
So, for those of you who don't know, I am Jaylyn's twin sister. She is my absolute ride or die. I couldn't go through life. Oh God. I couldn't go through life without her by my side. She's simply nothing short of amazing. She keeps me humble and isn't afraid to tell me what I need to hear, but will also hold my hand while I cry, telling me she told me so.
But all kidding aside, it really takes a special woman to be with someone like Joe. Jalen, you're the rock in Joe's life. The one who not only tolerates his many quirks, but embraces them with love and laughter. Your unwavering support and understanding are a testament to the incredible bond you both share. When it comes to Joe and Jalen, my perspective shifted the moment Harper came into their lives.
If the first date wasn't perfect, there wasn't a second. If I took a drunk girl home, she didn't sleep alone. If I took a risk, the mistake was always minimized. With you, all three had different outcomes. Our first date was very awkward. It was a dinner date. You didn't touch your food because you'd already ate with your sister. I didn't know that at the time. You were overly shy, nervous, and it just didn't seem right at first. The next night you called me to meet you for a drink with your sister, and she convinced me to take you home. I turned on the porch light, I walked away, and told you to lock the door. I risked being intimate with you, and we had our daughter, a lifelong altering decision at the time. I like to think it was fate. All this happened this way to be a better man just before I met you. Now 3 months in, we have a kid on the way. 3 years later, we're getting married. And over those 3 years, we retired, fought, and struggled. But we overcame it. And you showed me you were a loving, caring mother and a partner. You supported me in taking a risk with a new job. You sacrificed yours to try and build a better family. You have supported all the decisions we've committed to. I was always too afraid to be a nerd in public. You encouraged me to buy my graphic tees. You were there, with them in bed, wearing them yourself, without even knowing what they meant. You accept me for me and encourage me to be happy. You fed, put to bed, and cared for our daughter for 2 years. You sacrificed your time and body to care for her the best you could. You make a wonderful mother. What more could a man ask for, except for the fated, caring, supportive mother described above to also be his wife?
Joseph, if you're reading this, it means we're getting married today. We made it. When I left our first date, I honestly wasn't quite sure where things were going to go. I think I can say that for the both of us if I'm being honest. Yet here we are 3 years later on our wedding day. Everyone always claims they have a dream wedding, a dream dress, and other things for their wedding day since they were a kid. However, I did not. We made our wedding day about us and who we are and turned it into a dream that was not sought out for years. Our love story has been different compared to most. Instead of first comes love, second comes marriage, third comes a baby in a baby carriage, we did it as first comes a baby in a baby carriage, second comes love, and third comes marriage. Although we may have done things different from normal, I wouldn't change it for the world. From the moment you told me I was pregnant, you've been nothing but kind, caring, thoughtful, and most of all, loving. You were completely accepting of the fact that we were going to be having a baby together after only knowing each other for a short period of time. This is when I started to realize that we were going to have a future together and we were going to be a family. I had to accept that the guy that is the complete opposite from me was the best thing for me. I thank God every day that He blessed me with such an amazing and weird man that will soon be my husband. When I wanted to give up on life, you came in and very slowly swept me off my feet. 3 years later, you continue to show me why I fell in love with you and why my love for you grows every day. You're an amazing dog dad, a great life partner, and even a greater father. Thank you for choosing me every day through this chaotic thing we call life. Now let's both take a deep breath and enjoy the start of our marriage. I'll see you at the altar. Love always, your soon-to-be wife.
I'm honored to stand beside you both today as you take this next step in your life, especially surrounded by everyone who loves and supports you. By the power vested in me by the state of Michigan, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. I present you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Karras.
When we were younger, didn't really get along. And I forget what we were arguing about, but I always remember just straight up looking them at you said, I only have to half like you, because you're only half my sister. But I can say that when I go hard pressed, I have always fully liked you, even fully loved you.
Jalen, thank you for bringing happiness to my son and that smile I always wanted to see. I am so proud to call you my daughter-in-law, and thank you for putting that smile on his face yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you.